That's all I got. Yeah. And you gotta be grateful for what you have. Waking up.
Amigo. Yeah.
Pasas el lanza, cabrón.
You never realize what you have until it's gone.
And I also, yeah.
Me too. I'm in South African food now.
Right?
But 10 years ago, I was like, I've had enough of this shit.
And then you get the colors. They kind of look like you.
Like me.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of going to the gym, just go. If you're thinking of going for a run, just go. If you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, just do it. Like whatever comes into your mind comes for a reason. So just do it. But obviously this would be good. Don't do some stupid stuff.
Exactly. And that's what I like. When I speak Zulu, I'm a certain person. Then when I speak Sotho, I'm a certain person too. When I speak Xhosa, I'm a certain person too. When I used to speak Spanish with a friend of mine, I worked in a place called Jupiter. So when I was there, a friend of mine whom I used to speak Spanish with, he was like, I like how you sound. You remind me of the Narcos movies.
Yeah, the Narcos series.
Claro, pues, güey.
Yeah. Amigo. Yeah.
Pasas el lanza, cabrón.
Yeah.
Exactly. Pablo Escobar. Cheers, bro. But anyways, yeah. Growing up with different groups of people, now that I'm a grown up, I'm like, damn, I'm grateful for that because now I got like more than one life. You know what I'm saying? Like if I bump into, like we in America now, if I bump into a guy that speaks Zulu, I can relate. Xhosa, I can relate. Tswana, I can relate. I can relate to a lot of cultures because of me growing up with all these different people. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it was an interesting journey overall to be a unique kid, because when you are in a certain tribe, they perform certain traditions. Yeah, when you grow up with a certain tribe, they perform certain traditions. I'm Zulu, right? There's a tribe called the Ndebele in South Africa. Ndebele. So they speak Ndebele, which is not similar to Zulu, but not too far apart either. So yeah, Zulu, that's my language. So they perform certain traditions which I couldn't as a kid. So that was the only time I felt like an outsider, actually. Yeah, whenever they did traditions that I couldn't do because it was not part of my culture.
So what are traditions?
Traditions.
Oh, traditions.
Yeah.
Traditions. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, now like going to as we in Africa. Well, not in Africa. Let me speak for South Africa because I don't know about other African countries. We circumcise. Boys have to go to the mountain to circumcise. You know.
Yeah, circumcised.
Yeah,
Yeah,
circumcised.
they're circumcised in the mountains. Which is your religion? I'm getting nervous.
No. Nah, you good, bro. It's not religion. It's a culture. You know, it was not a religious thing. It was a cultural thing. So we, the Ndebeles take young boys. Well, not like too young, but at a certain point, as a boy, you have to go to the mountain to get circumcised. So I think they go for 4 weeks. I don't remember 4 weeks.
That's wild.
Yeah, man. You live in the mountain for 4 weeks. They cook there. They learn certain languages there. I don't know what happens there because I've never been. But yeah, I know boys used to disappear for a couple of weeks.
Get a
Then
detail. It's the same as you turn off your phone, you turn off social
Yeah.
media, you get
I
out
mean,
of everything.
Back in the days, we didn't even have phones back in the days, so it was easy for them. I don't know how it is for them now if they allow them to take phones. I don't even know if they still do it or not.
Let me take a scroll.
Yeah, I don't think they do, bro. Anyways, Elon Musk. Anyways, that's what they do. Go to the mountain for a couple of weeks. They get circumcised. They learn whatever they learn there. I don't know. I don't want to get deep into that, but I know when they come back, they do like ceremonies where they would slaughter a goat or a cow, and then they dress in certain costumes. And then I know one thing you get from there, there's a new name you come back with. I remember we used to have some being called Abomatzela, or Squatty or something. I know the villagers are gonna be watching this and they're gonna be like, Unamanga means you lying. But yeah, maybe some people would argue with what I'm saying, but that's what I saw. Come back with a new name. You come back with certain. They say it's their way of turning you into a man. So going to the mountain, getting circumcised, spending a couple of weeks there. That's how you transition from being a man to a boy. So that's the whole idea of them doing that. So yeah, they slaughter a goat, slaughter a cow. They invite the whole community. They cook. We eat, we drink, we dance, we call it ugukita. You say it? Ugukita, exactly. So they do that, ugukita, they sing traditional songs. Everybody comes out, man. That's the only time you get to see like a community in one place, when there would be food, drinking, singing and dancing. So yeah, that was the only time I used to feel like an outsider as a kid. But then again, it was nice to experience that kind of culture, because I couldn't go to the mountain to do all that. It's not part of my tradition as a Zulu people. We don't practice that. But I know the Bedis, the Suchus, and the Ndebeles, they practice that because it's within their culture. But yeah, man, that was pretty much my childhood in Mpumalanga. That's what we call the place. Mpumalanga, there you go, the place I grew up at. Ronaldo's from there as well. Ronaldo, one of the guys we work with. So yeah, by the way, I work with Joseph at a country club out here in the United States of America. But yeah, man, but how about you? Like, tell me something about Peru.
There's native people from Peru. We come from the Indians.
Oh.
So Incas. No, Indians not. Incas. Incas is the word that I'm looking for.
Incas, yeah.
Yeah, so everyone who's coming down from the Incas have this nose going like that.
Nose?
The Inca nose, you can see my Inca nose right there.
Yeah. We gotta zoom that. We gotta take a picture and put it on the screen.
That's usually how the Latin face, Hispanic face is widely known for the Incas. And what happened is that people from Spain came and conquered Peru, and they took the religion, they raped the women, they imposed a new system into them. So what happened is that there were two sides, people who rebelled against them and people who were on favor. Mainly the people who were in favor were the rich, as usual. That's why every colonization happened. That's what happened all over Latin America, either Spain or England or so on. So people started having this fanatic, this idealization that everything that is not proven is better. Everything that is not coming from our country, from Peru, is better. The capital is the only way to be successful and so on. What happened and what ended up happening is that 10 million people lives in Lima, which is the capital. And that's Lima. Such a centralization area. It's really centralized. So let's take an example of Miami. Miami is 10 times bigger than Lima. But Lima
by the way, Lima in Zulu, Ugulima. We say Ugulima. It means to farm. So that's why I was like, Lima is to farm in my language. Anyways, carry on.
Yeah, so let's say that Miami is 10 times larger than Lima. But Lima has 10 times more people 3 times more people than Miami.
Yeah.
So it's such a concentrated area where everybody lives. So, which is a result, bunch of traffic, bunch of discrimination, people who don't want any people from anybody else. From everywhere else, people from Lima are the one who wants to stay with Lima, and people who come from anybody else from Peru, they don't want them there.
Yeah.
And this is bad. This is just the mentality that most people have. Not all of them, of course. I don't want to generalize, but most of the people do have this mentality.
Yeah.
And thus, people who had the opportunity send their kids to anywhere else in the world, right? We got United States, we got Germany, we got everywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
So it goes like this. If you live in a city that is not Lima, you have to go to Lima. And once you go to Lima, then you go to another country. And then once you go to another country, then I don't know what else comes. Now that I've fulfilled this dream, this vision that my parents have them, since it was I guess imposed by their parents and so on.
Yeah.
I can tell that it's not the big thing.
Oh yeah.
This is the same thing of living here than living over there. I mean, I guarantee that I will probably won't be living in Stewart for the next 5 years or 10 years.
Yeah.
Because I haven't lived in a place more than 9 years.
But now, how does it, like being away from like family and friends, how is that for you? Like having to adapt to America, you know, from Peru. Was that like a big transition, or it was like, I mean, I know there's a lot of Hispanic people in Miami. Was it easy for you, or was it hard? How was that for you?
Yeah, well, the first 2 years it was a bunch of parties. I stayed in Miami.
Right.
Yeah, parties everywhere, clubs here, a bunch of money spent. Wasted, to be honest, because I don't spend the money on that anymore. But parties, a bunch of all of that. And after this whole thing, I realized that I have to lock in.
Yeah.
And when I started locking, I started living by myself. I moved out from my aunt. I moved out from my cousins.
Oh,
I started
yeah.
living by myself, and it became really lonely.
I mean, of course, yeah.
Coming back from work.
Yeah. That's all you do.
So you started missing your friends. You started missing your parents.
Shit.
You started missing to wake up and have breakfast at the table. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be grateful for what you have.
Yeah.
Waking up and have breakfast for you ready because your mom made it or your dad made it for you or someone else made it for you.
Yeah.
That's a really grateful thing.
Yes.
Some of the days we wake up, we're struggling having to make breakfast.
Yeah.
Some of the time we just don't make breakfast because we're lazy of it.
Yeah.
But it's just something we gotta be grateful for.
Now I see the breakfast you make, bro. You you eat a lot.
Yeah, I try to eat as much as I can, man. I've always been skinny.
Like I missed out on a lot of food growing up, so I gotta eat right now.
I gotta get the macros in. Hell yeah.
That's
brought the peanuts over there. That
That's interesting. Anyways, look at Trump behind us.
So we look. Trump recently put Elon Musk as one of the most important people from the Congress.
South African, buddy. He's South African.
What do y'all think about Elon Musk?
He's one of the richest people in the world. He's also one of the richest politicians, I believe. And as South Africans, we are obviously proud of Elon Musk being from South Africa and being the richest person in the world. But there's not much he does for South Africa. I could be wrong. You know, I stand to be corrected. We don't have Tesla in South Africa. I don't know of anything that he does in South Africa. Maybe there is. I stand to be corrected. But like I said, so yeah, it's just interesting to see, not interesting, but to see him being from South Africa and him working with Trump and him not being a politician at the same time, but, you know, being in the White House doing what he does now. I don't know what they're trying to do there, you know, but I feel like they want to take the world into a different direction, you know, because remember, the US is the most influential place, like, in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they want to... I mean, look at what this guy is doing, man. He's creating robots. So he's clearly he wanted to... I don't know if he's still doing the Mars thing, moving people into a different planet. Man, who does that? It takes a very smart person to do that. So this guy is trying to create a different world. Look at Tesla, man. Look at how those cars look. You know, electric cars. Look at the new one, the Tesla Cyborg or whatever. So clearly this guy is trying to create a different world.
Yeah,
you know,
at the end of the day, it's going to be like that. I mean, Europe is already eliminating cars that are functioning on gas.
Oh, yeah.
And accepting electric cars. And Tesla is the main electric car mass producer in America.
Yeah.
Might be in Europe, or might be one of China's companies as well.
Yeah.
Everyone is competing for that market.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm interested to see what they do for the future. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not big with politics, But I'm interested to see what Trump is gonna do, because I'm not gonna say I was never a fan of Trump, or I've always been a fan, but I just never had like an issue, you know. But then again, politics is a sensitive thing, so you know, I don't want to get really deep into it.
I already know what I'm gonna do for the future. I'm not gonna take a nap.
There you go.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. How many languages do you guys have in Peru?
Oh, we got a bunch.
Oh yeah.
We got around
Let me get it.
100 languages or more, but some of them do not.
Did you just say 100 languages and more?
Yes. 100
Damn.
languages or more. But the difference is that really few people talk that language. I'll say around what? For example, let's say 20 people. No, I'm good. 30 or 100 people talk one language. And then the next generation is only 20 people. That's how every single year languages are being extinct from Peru.
Really?
Because again, people like what it's the outside from Peru. People don't like their own culture. They want what it's unknown.
Yeah.
They're fascinated by that. They're like, oh yeah, Peru is the worst place. Why did I born in Peru and so on.
Yeah.
And so this created a whole scenario. But I don't think Peru is a bad place. I think Peru. I mean, Peru has one of the best macroeconomics around Latin American countries.
Yeah.
In macroeconomics indicators, that's what I mean. It's definitely a good place. It's just centralized, and as everywhere else in the world is corrupted. Because corruption is everywhere, and that's, I believe, inevitable. A few places like Swiss and Luxembourg do have a corruption index really low, but most of the world do have corruption. That's okay. That's normal.
Yeah.
Will it be removed in the future? Who knows? And one of the good things about Peru is the food. People recognize it by the food. They love ceviche, lomo saltado. There's Peruvian restaurants around the world.
Yeah.
Gaston Acurio is one of the main chefs who got it worldwide. He started opening Peruvian restaurants. Gaston Acurio.
Okay. I'll research. Tell me the name later. I'll research him. Then we put the face on there.
Yeah, we'll put a face idea right there.
When we edit
and he made the Peruvian cuisine worldwide known.
Yeah.
And since then, everyone has been really proud about Peruvian food.
Nice.
I started being grateful for Peruvian food when I started not eating it every day. Because before I started,
me too. I started getting food now.
Right?
But 10 years ago, I was like, I've had enough of this shit.
Right? That's usually how it is. You don't know what you have until
it's gone. That's funny, bro.
Yeah. Plus, it has good waves. I'm a surfer. I have a surfer over there, and it has one of the best waves in the world with Bali and some other one. Hawaii as well. Hawaii and Peru is one of main thing is this debate about where has the surf been invented first, Hawaii or Peru. There's a debate that has been going on in the surf community and to anybody who surfs.
Yeah.
If they even watch it, I think it's gonna have 3 views, 10 views. To be honest,
you'll never know.
Yeah, you never know.
You'll never know.
Might come viral.
I mean, but yeah, that's this. I mean, it's also about having fun, you know. It's about just having fun, having conversations, documenting stuff.
Yeah.
It's like we said, man. It's about content creation. You know there are people with like sex tapes in there. You know there are people who just record sex tapes for fun. You know, not to put them out there, but they just do it because it's fun. So this is our way of expressing. Expressing what? What are we expressing?
Our thoughts,
exactly.
Our opinion in our world.
Exactly.
So if you have to give one advice to people who are watching, what would it be?
One advice to give to people that are watching is that just do it.
Just do what?
Just do it. Whatever it is that comes into your mind, just do it.
Yeah, today we were talking about the lights. You mentioned the lights before going to the gym.
Yeah.
And then I got it. Hey, let's just start recording, right?
Exactly. We didn't even plan to record. It was just random.
It was just random.
I came from the gym. You went to the gym too?
No. I say today was my ears were hurting. Yesterday at 1 a.m. I couldn't sleep. So you guys were making a bunch of noise. I just got mad to the gym.
Me?
No, all of you. I don't know who was there, but yeah. So I just went.
No, I think we were all
It was at 1:30 a.m.
It was the guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so I was like,
by the way. Yeah, I wanted to tell them, but I was like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a party pooper, you know.
me neither. So I just laughed and went to the gym.
Sort of, man. But yeah, nah, it was just random. We're like, yeah, let's record.
By the way, I got my gym channel. There's a protein station.
Yeah.
That's the name. You can try to check it up on YouTube. I'll leave the link right there.
Yeah. You asked me what is my. Oh yeah, I said that already. Like, do it. Whatever you're thinking, do it. If you're thinking of going to the gym, just go. If you're thinking of going for a run, just go. If you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, just do it. Like, whatever comes into your mind comes for a reason. So just do it. But obviously, that should be good. Don't do some stupid stuff. But yeah, what comes into your mind, if you think it's positive, just do it, man. And try and fail. Don't fail to try. That's one thing I'll tell you. So yeah. And what do you have for the people out there? What do you have for the mass out there?
For mass.
That's what I want to call the people that watch my podcast. The mass. MASS. The mass. Shout out to the mass.
Well, for the mass, I gotta say that it's the beginning of the video. I've been saying it all along. You gotta be grateful.
Yeah.
Grateful for the minimal things.
Yeah.
Grateful for the food. Grateful for being awake today, and whatever it is. If it's God, if it's the unknown, the unhand.
Yeah.
I think it's important to recognize that being alive is really good.
Yeah.
And there are gonna be some days that are bad. It's just how it is. Good days and bad days. Cheers for that.
I mean, it's life, bro.
Oh, yeah,
But what I wanna, how is it being? I don't know your age, right?
24.
You're 24. I'm 28. So how you finding like being a 24-year-old from Peru, and then you're surrounded by South Africans, you're surrounded by everybody in America, you're surrounded by everybody, literally.
So
how is that for you?
So as a background, I used to live in the capital. I was born in the capital, in Lima.
Yeah.
I used to live in one house for 3 years, my first 3 years. Then I moved to another house.
Yeah.
For my next to the third year, I was living in one house. Then I moved to another house when I was 5 years old. So I was starting from the 3 years old to the 5 years old in one little town nearby my house, nearby that house, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, my dad used to work in mining. So I moved to the town where he was working. He used to live really far. So the way he was doing it was he used to work for 3 weeks straight, then come back for 4 days to live with us, and then come back again. Sometimes he didn't even come back for a whole month. So I didn't used to see my dad a lot. So what happened is that turned out in me living in different places. So I went to this place called Marcona.
Yeah.
It's in Ica.
Maricona?
So, yeah, it's not even a city.
I thought you were saying
it's a town built.
What is Maricona?
Marcona? No, Marcona. That's the name.
But what is I'm probably swearing. I'm sorry, people. I don't know Spanish.
Nobody knows Marcona, right? That's the thing.
No, I thought you were saying Maricon.
Oh, Marco. No, it's Marcona. It's like a little town that was built for the people for the mining.
I mean, yeah.
No, so to give you a whole overall context, there was this mining company called Shogun Hierro Peru. So Shogun Hierro Peru was a mining company, and to provide their employees the best experience, just like here in Nexus One, they give you an apartment. But instead of an apartment, it was multiple houses built only for the community of the engineer and the people that work for the mining company.
Okay.
What ended up happening was people started building their own families. People started requiring carpenters, car engineering, and so on. So a little town started coming. When I was moved over there was no cinema.
Wow.
There was no mall. There was no shopping center. I mean, there was no shopping center. There was just little bodegas that you find everywhere. It was a mountain place. One of the best beautiful beaches from the world, from Peru actually, not from the world.
Yeah.
And one of the cleanest as well.
Nice.
And Yeah, I lived there for 3 years. Then I came back all the way back to Lima to study in another school. And then I came back all the way back to Marcona to study in another school for 7 years. And then I came back all the way to Lima to study in another school. And then I came back to another university. So I used to live in different places, right? I always used to make new friends and then lose them because there was no internet at that point.
Yeah.
And some of them stayed in the way. And what I noticed is that coming here, living in the United States and working in hospitality is that people usually miss their own culture. People usually miss their friends, their food, their own culture indeed. Only once they lose. You don't realize what you have
until it's gone.
Until it's gone. So
isn't it crazy though? Isn't it crazy how life works? You know, sometimes you wish to pause a certain chapter, engage into another one, and then time travel back to the other chapter you didn't finish, carry on with that, and then go to the other chapter again, carry on with that. Just like Netflix, when you go on Netflix, you watch a movie for 10 minutes, and then you pause it, then you go watch another one, but you can still go back to the previous one and the other one too. I wish life was like that. I wish life you could pause this now and then move to a different channel. Like
go back.
I'll be back, Joe. I gotta go back to South Africa and then go tick.
There's this movie about that.
Eat my food that I miss back home. Then boom, I'm back in America.
There's this movie with Adam Sandler it's called Quick. I believe it's Quick. He just press a button and he just skip time and then go back. And
you know what I'm saying? Oh man, but yeah, you're right. You never realize what you have until it's gone. But
I think that's why it's important to just stay in the present. I appreciate what you have in the present. What you're living for.
Absolutely. No, I agree with that. So Joyce, I said just do it. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Joyce have said be grateful. I guess those were the two main words from the two of us. One more question. How's the food? How's the food like in Peru?
So you got
what is one main
ceviche? Yeah, ceviche.
As in the raw fish and
there's even this restaurant by Miami. It's called Ceviche 105. It's not by Miami. It's all over United States right now. Yeah, Peruvian restaurant.
Oh yeah.
By Juan Chipoco. It's good. There's better places.
Yeah.
Because once they're a franchise, I mean, you miss the quality. But one of the best Peruvian places in Miami would be El Chaman. Yeah, Miami Beach, El Chaman.
Check it out when you're in Miami. Get some Peruvian food.
Get one ceviche and then lomo saltado. Or papa a la huancaína, amazing.
There you go.
We'll put the place around by there once you get it.
The man said it. The man. First, do you have arepas in Peru? You got
arepas?
Arepas?
No,
like
really. That's from Venezuela.
Huh?
That's really from Venezuela. Mainly from Venezuela or Colombia.
You get what's the music in Peru?
Okay, so same one. This whole thing is that they don't like the inner the Peruvian. They're not national. They're anti-national. So I'll say it's the opposite from Argentina, right? People from Argentina, most of the people again. I don't want to generalize, but most of the people from Argentina, they're proud about their own country. They're proud about their football player Messi. They're proud about everything about them.
Oh, they're big on.
So Peru's the opposite. So we're talking about Peruvian music. We don't really like our own music from, let's say, Huayno. That's the most traditional Peruvian music. But then you have música criolla.
Yeah.
Criolla music. That will be the translation, which is mainly from the capital.
Music.
Capital.
Yeah.
And then you have the English-speaking music. That's what most people like. And recently, house is becoming trendy.
House?
Yeah, house music. I saw this from South Africa. Amapiano.
Amapiano, yeah, that's us. I was actually gonna get into that. Oh yeah, that's the main genre right now in South Africa. Amapiano, but we got a lot of genres in South Africa.
Germans?
Genres, like different kinds of music, different cultures, different kinds of music, different kind of styles in general. But yeah, Amapiano, that's the main one. I can name 5 Amapiano artists that I know from South Africa. The ones that I bump.
You got a guy called DJ Maporisha. He actually made songs with Major Lazer. You know Major Lazer?
I don't know anyone from our piano. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, he's DJ Maporisha. You got a guy by the name Gabza the Small. You got a guy Amos. You got who else do I have in my piano? Then there's a guy by the name Kelvin Momo. Anyways, those are like the stars I know about. Look, I'm a piano. And then house you got Black Coffee. I mean everybody knows. You know Black Coffee. There's a guy by the name
I heard
Black
a couple
Coffee.
songs from them.
Yeah. Black Coffee is good. Then I don't know other house DJs. I don't know the old school house DJs, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we share. I think he still gigs, but I don't think he still makes music. DJ Fresh. We got Euphonic, DJ Euphonic. Yeah, those are guys I know that we're doing like house. You know, I'm not big on house and stuff because I listen to a lot of hip hop. I mean, South African hip hop. Hence, I do music myself. Hip hop music myself. But yeah, what are your top five Peruvian artists of all times?
Peruvian artists. I like salsa. Not really from Peru, but from Latin America.
Yeah.
Like some wino. My grandparents are from a town called Santo Toribio, which is the highland part. Is the Sierra, the highland part of Peru. So they have their own music, their own bands. That's what I also like. Then go the criolla music, which is from the capital.
Criolla music.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Check out criolla music.
Criolla, yeah, and so on. Oh, that's good. So yeah, we talk about music, we talk about our own cultures, we talk about our visions.
We spoke about food, yeah. Then you got a question for me?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I want to call it a day.
Yeah, that's it, boy. But yeah, this I don't want to say test run or whatever. This was just two dudes having a conversation. So if you wanna if you wanna subscribe to our channel, go ahead and do the right thing. I think you know what to do, but my name is Natty, Natty. You can follow me on Instagram, Natty_diverse or Natty_the music. I got two Instagram accounts, Natty_diverse or Natty_the music, Natty. That's how you spell it.
Yeah.
And be on the lookout for more episodes. I don't know who's gonna be my next guest, but I'm gonna have a next guest, and they're gonna be interesting too, just like my man Joseph was. And nice to meet you again, my brother.
Right.
Yeah. Say bye to the mess out there. Oh no, I gotta teach you 5 Zulu words. 5
Zulu words.
5 Zulu words.
Okay.
I'm from South Africa, from Peru. Say, I'm gonna teach you how to greet in Zulu. How to greet, how to say how are you, how to say thank you, how to say good night, and how to say bye bye. 5 words. He's gonna have to practice these words.
Teach me the bye bye. That's the most important one.
Isn't that what everybody does? Anyways, sawubona. Sawubona means hi.
Yeah.
Gunjani means how are you. Ngiyaphila
Kia pila.
means